Okay, let's talk about Sendai and why I love it there. Sure, it's not the hottest tourist destination in all of Japan, nor the best location for your first time visiting the country, but it's such a special place, and you might want to consider going there on your next trip. Sendai is a city in Japan's Tohoku region. It sits just north of Tokyo and just south of Hokkaido. Yep, you could say that Sendai's a little high up on the map. We've been to Sendai twice. The first time was in February 2020, right at the early stages of the pandemic, and the second was super recent in March 2023. During our first trip, my wife had a work-related seminar or convention, and I was just there to tag along. Her seminar lasted for 3 days, but the third day was free. That left me with 2 days to wander around Sendai alone. And let me tell you, those 2 days were like a dream. Every morning we would get ready, head to the konbini attached to our hotel for a quick breakfast, walk to Sendai Station, and catch the trains to Tohoku University, where my wife's seminars were held. After that, I was free to explore for the day. I strolled around as if I were a local who knew exactly where I was going, even though I clearly didn't. I hopped on trains to unfamiliar stations and stops. I got lost, as it's inevitable. But there was this one time I found myself walking beside a zigzag road with no sidewalk while cargo trucks zoomed by. Technically, I think walking there was illegal, to be honest. I even ordered and enjoyed a meal alone at a local restaurant on the outskirts of the city. This particular trip alone made Sendai a special place for me. If I had the chance to experience something similar in any other city or country, I'm sure I would feel the same way I do about Sendai now. But I'm just blessed and happy that I got to have this amazing experience in my favorite country to visit, Japan. Sendai is beautiful. Like any other place in Japan, it has a rich history, culture, and stories to tell that I believe more people should know, or better yet, experience. Stories of upheaval and triumph. Stories of the mundane and the extraordinary. Stories of tragedy and recovery. Sendai is that place. Earlier this year, post-pandemic, we returned to Sendai. I was with my wife, a few of her work friends, and my mom. They attended the World Bosai Forum at the Sendai International Center while my mom and I explored the city for 3 days. My wife and I even got to celebrate our 4th wedding anniversary in Sendai. Sendai also marked the first time I've ever stepped foot on Japan since the pandemic. This just strengthened my love for the city. There are just so many cherished memories associated with this place. I'm sure most of you have a special place in your minds and hearts right now, a place that brings you happiness and holds a special meaning. For me, that place is Sendai. There will definitely be a third visit, whether it's for another convention or simply as tourists. In whatever shape or form, I will come back to Sendai again.